Joint School Services standpoint, we had our last meeting last Wednesday. Mr. Witt sort of went back and outlined some of the near-term issues that the committee will have to take care of. So we're taking this week to take his outline and try to match his priorities there with various subcommittees. So we'll be circulating that out to the various members of the Joint School Services Committee. And then look to have our next meeting next Wednesday via Zoom. Should be Wednesday at 1 p.m. is what our regular time slot has been. So we'll continue that as long as schedules allow. So.
Okay. And I know we were given the community the opportunity to weigh in on a school name.
Yes.
I believe today was the last day.
Actually, Friday.
Friday.
The poll closed on Friday.
Okay.
We're going to take this week. Many people as want to be involved. I believe maybe some of the folks on the athletics subcommittee may also be involved in the counting of the votes. The platform, as I understand it, obviously the 9 choices that were there that we were asking folks to rank order, those will be automatically counted, but we also had a significant, we're hoping a significant write-in portion as well. So it may take some time and a few folks' effort to go through, count those, make sure that we've got, if any one of the write-in suggestions makes it into the top 3. So we'll take this week to get everybody's schedules linked up, sit down, tabulate those votes as we receive them, and then hopefully look at next week kicking off what would be round 2 of it, and allow that will be the top 3 choices from round 1. So we'll hopefully get that process this week and be able to move on with round 2 next week.
Okay. And I know the new name for the school division would be Allegheny Highlands Public Schools.
Yes.
Okay.
And then switching gears, we have a JRTC meeting tomorrow at noon. So
Okay.
looking forward to that as well.
Tanya is speaking.
Go ahead, Tanya.
The student survey that I know they did one at my school, will that be tabulated too?
I think that was primarily to gauge the student interest into whether from a mascot standpoint they wanted to start completely fresh or whether they wanted to try to reach back from area history. The athletic subcommittee, I was not in attendance for that meeting. But the athletic subcommittee sort of said, well, hey, wait a minute, we think we can get this question out to the students. So that question was always going to be put to the students anyway, the mascot and that sort of thing. So various folks on that committee decided that it would maybe be good to send something out to the students. And I believe it went out to the CHS students as well. So I think, I don't know what the results of that are to this point, whether the students sort of confirmed what the athletic subcommittee had originally thought of, which is, hey, let's start fresh. But I think the athletic subcommittee just wanted to kind of check what the opinion was from the larger student bodies of both divisions to see, maybe a possibility of some names from our past being reused, I guess.
Okay.
So I know Mr. Cantrell sent it out through the 21st Century Learning group that we have at CHS. There was some conversation with Mr. Bennett to do it for that grade level. I cannot tell you where it stands because spring break but I do know that it has been sent out to our high school students. I'll have to follow up with our Jeter Watson students about whether it was sent out or not. But I think that didn't have the same ending date, I don't believe. It was a later date.
Right, and I'm not aware of exactly what their plan was for duration or anything like that. I know for the naming of the high school and middle school, we sort of agreed that 2 weeks was plenty of time to allow folks access for that and to get the word out. So.